Welcome to Reactive AI, your front row seat to the future of intelligence. We break down the latest in artificial intelligence, from groundbreaking tools like ChatGPT and AutoGPT to the global AI wars between OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and more. Whether you're a creator, coder, entrepreneur, or just AI curious, we deliver fast, sharp, and hype-free coverage to keep you ahead of the curve. Weekly updates, deep dives, no fluff. Stay sharp, stay curious, stay reactive. If you thought GPT-4 was the pinnacle of AI innovation, get ready to say goodbye. OpenAI just confirmed that GPT-4 will officially retire on April 30th, 2025, and its replacement, GPT-4o, isn't just an upgrade. It's a complete revolution in how we interact with machines. Let's break this down. What is GPT-4o? Why is OpenAI sunsetting GPT-4? And most importantly, what can GPT-4o actually do that its predecessor couldn't? First things first, GPT-4 had a good run. Released in 2023, it quickly became the gold standard in large language models. It powered ChatGPT+, Microsoft Copilot, and dozens of tools we now use every day. It could write code, compose essays, debug programs, ace standardized tests, and generate eerily human-sounding conversation. But despite its brilliance, GPT-4 was built on a slightly messy stack. It required separate models for different tasks, text for some things, vision models for others, and voice models layered on top through APIs. In short, GPT-4 was powerful, but it wasn't unified. Enter GPT-4o. The O stands for Omni, as in omnimodal. This is the first GPT model that's natively multimodal, meaning it was trained to understand and generate text, images, and voice as one unified system, not stitched together, not separated by plugins. One brain, 3 modes, 0 barriers. So what makes GPT-4o so special? Let's put it this way. GPT-4 was the Tesla Model S of AI fast, impressive, and sleek. GPT-4o, that's the flying car. According to OpenAI, GPT-4o delivers real-time voice interaction. It can respond to you in under 300 milliseconds, which is human-level reaction time. That's the kind of latency you expect from live conversation, not AI. Emotion and tone control. Want the AI to sound excited, empathetic, or like a grumpy teenager? You can now guide the vibe of its voice responses. Native image understanding. No more bolting on an image model like CLIP. GPT-4o can analyze screenshots, handwritten notes, diagrams, or even your breakfast pic, all within one unified interface. Improved memory and context awareness. It keeps track of what you've talked about, remembers prior interactions, and adapts in a more fluid, natural way. Its cheaper and faster GPT-4o is not just more capable, it's also significantly more efficient, meaning lower costs for developers and faster results for users. In other words, it's smarter, quicker, cheaper, and can see, hear, and speak all at once. So why kill off GPT-4? Simple. OpenAI believes that GPT-4o does everything GPT-4 did, and much more. By consolidating their efforts into a single, more powerful system, they streamline updates, optimize infrastructure, and deliver a more consistent user experience. But it's not just about efficiency. GPT-4o represents OpenAI's true multimodal vision, a system that can fully understand the world the way we do. Not just through words, but through visuals and sound. That's a big deal, and sunsetting GPT-4 sends a clear message. The era of single-mode AI is over. Developers who currently rely on GPT-4 will be automatically transitioned to GPT-4o, and OpenAI is offering migration support and documentation to ensure the switch is smooth. But let's be real, most users won't miss GPT-4. Once they try GPT-4o, going back will feel like downgrading from fiber optic internet to dial-up. The AI arms race just got real. This move also escalates the ongoing AI arms race between OpenAI, Anthropic, Google DeepMind, and Meta. Each is battling to build the most powerful, flexible, and accessible AI model. Anthropic recently announced Claude 3.1, touting longer memory and ethical alignment. Google's Gemini models are pushing hard into agentic tasks and research reasoning. Meta is going full force into open source, with LLM 3 now powering more than half of the AI startups coming out of Silicon Valley. But OpenAI just planted a serious flag with GPT-4o. It's not just a better chatbot, it's a universal interface for human-computer interaction, the closest thing we've seen yet to a truly general-purpose assistant. Think, talking to your AI assistant like a person, showing it your notes, asking it to summarize a photo of a whiteboard, and getting a spoken answer with tone and context. Yeah, that future, it's not coming, it's here. But is it ready? Of course, not everyone's on board with the hype. Some critics are asking whether GPT-4o's voice features are more of a demo gimmick than a practical tool. Others worry about privacy now that your voice, images, and conversations are flowing through one central system. And as with every powerful AI model, there are concerns about misuse, hallucinations, and the potential for bias. OpenAI has acknowledged this, promising stricter safety alignment, improved moderation tools, and transparency around how GPT-4o was trained. Still, as with any leap forward, there's risk, but there's also massive opportunity. So, what happens next? On April 30th, 2025, GPT-4 rides off into the sunset. In its place, GPT-4o faster, smarter, and multimodal from the ground up. If you're a creator, coder, teacher, business owner, or just someone who uses AI to save time, GPT-4o is going to change your workflow. Voice, vision, text, one brain. This isn't just a new model, it's a new interface for the digital world. And it might just be the most powerful one we've seen yet. Let me know if you'd like the YouTube description, tags, thumbnail prompt, or a matching 10-minute voiceover script to go with it. Thanks for tuning in to Reactive AI, where the future thinks out loud. If you found this update valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss the next breakthrough. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. We read everything. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, stay reactive.